Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is themed around the current transit of Venus retrograde that's occurring during March of 2025. However, you could be watching this anytime during a Venus retrograde or whenever you see this. This could be any time that you are learning a lesson in love. Question mark, I don't know. But yeah, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Everything may not resonate, and that's completely fine. If you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. We have more than one pile to choose from today. 5 piles, I believe. Please choose whichever pile is calling out to you most. And let's get started. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose image 1. Before we actually get into your pile, I'm going to name the numbers and signs that are most relevant for this pile. This could be your sign or someone else's sign, or placements that are relevant somehow to this retrograde for you. But I'm seeing 3, 10, 4, no, 3, 10, 40. Those are the numbers that are most relevant. Somebody could be a Pisces, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Libra. Somebody could be a Taurus or an Aries. Yep. What else? I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are the signs that are most relevant to this reading. All right, so what are you learning during this Venus retrograde? Pile 1, it really feels like there is a tower moment that is occurring in your life. Now, most times, especially for the people that read tarot or just are avid tarot watchers, we know that a tower moment is normally a divinely guided ending, shift, or epiphany. And it feels like there is some sort of unexpected shift, change, or ending that is occurring for you during this Venus retrograde, or maybe it happened prior to the retrograde, that is really meant to help you focus on yourself. All right, so this Venus retrograde, what you're not supposed to be focused on is love. And some of you, this is pretty common for a Venus retrograde, to be more focused on yourself, to be pouring into yourself. However, I feel like the purpose behind you focusing on yourself has a lot to do with you figuring out what is pleasurable to you. Somebody in this pile, you may have a habit of not pouring into what you love. And it could be because you're pouring into other people. It could be because you're searching for love. It could be because there's things that you haven't properly healed around your self-worth, worthiness, things like that. And it looks like your spirit team are trying to get you in an energy of being more of a free spirit, or more prone to prioritizing your freedom rather than focusing on romance. Just during this Venus retrograde. I'm not saying that this is a permanent thing, but it seems like this is something that you need to focus on, because some of you could be having some sort of regrets around past relationships, past experiences you've had in love, or things that you felt like you poured into that just did not hit the spot or meet the mark that you had set. You could have experienced some form of disappointments in the past. And for a lot of you, the reason why you experience these disappointments is because you are inconsistent when it comes to, again, focusing on yourself, focusing on your goals, your ambitions, your love of self. Okay. Because even down to me saying your goals and ambitions, for some of you, you may be focused on a job, but is it what you love to do? I'm getting this is something that is meant to help you figure out exactly what it is you like. Okay. And this could even be in regards to your platonic relationships, pile 1. Some of you guys may need to spend more time focusing on yourself and what you love, because there could be potentially people around you, friendship wise even, that aren't actually in alignment with what you like or what you love. Maybe some of you guys people please. Maybe some of you have, again, been pouring into other people's projects and goals and not disciplining your own self and what you want to accomplish. And you might be surprised. For some reason, I'm getting an energy here of someone that could start pouring into what they love and possibly lose friends in the process. And that may be surprising to you, but for a lot of you, the reason why you would lose anyone in the process, and I'm not wishing this on you, but I am getting this energy in your reading. The only reason why you would probably lose people in the process is because these people simply did not support what it was that you were building in the first place, or they're not going to be used to seeing what type of progress you're able to accumulate through your own self-focus. Okay, so if you have friends around you that like look for you to be a cheerleader but don't cheer you on, it will become very clear during this Venus retrograde, if you choose to focus more on yourself, that these people aren't actually as supportive as you would want them to be. I'm also getting an energy here too, even around, like, again, not focusing on love will help you redirect your focus towards your goals, your hobbies, your style, even just upgrading yourself in general. And when you upgrade, there will be a definitive line between the people who actually like this higher version of yourself and the people who probably liked you in a lower version. All right. So this is something to keep in mind. Your spirit team want you to understand that you have the power to leave relationships, stay in relationships, or take some time to yourself if need be. Maybe some of you guys aren't used to choosing yourself. That's really the biggest message I'm getting in this pile. You're learning how to choose yourself by accepting the things that end and redirecting your focus towards what it is that you want to accomplish. I'm also getting too, some of you, if you've been ignoring situations that were karmic, like staying around certain relationships, friends, people, whatever it is that were karmic, this retrograde will definitely help you see who is karmic, because it'll be hard to ignore. It'll be hard to ignore. There may be, again, unexpected endings in certain relationships, real random like drama or chaos happening in certain relationships. These type of experiences are really going to put you in a position of seeing what your connections are truly based off of. I'm seeing 555 on the timestamp. So yeah, if these are connections that aren't actually healthy or benefiting you, it'll become very clear around this Venus retrograde. Because the more you pour into yourself, the more likely you'll see that these people aren't pouring into you or aren't supporting you, or maybe they want you to do more for them than they do for you, or they aren't looking out for you. It's a lot of different things. And I really empathize with a lot of you in this pile, because I do feel like there's a certain level of triggering you may experience. But triggering is never a negative thing when it is in relation to your healing. This is just a very healing time for you. So if you are triggered around this Venus retrograde, or if you are kind of confused about what you should be focused on, because you're being triggered in all kinds of directions, your spirit team are saying what you choose to prioritize, especially when it comes down to health goals, business goals, career ideas, creative projects. The things you choose to discipline yourself in are going to be the things that you see progress in. But if you are too hyper focused on the people that are leaving or on the things that are going wrong, it's very likely that you will miss the point of this retrograde for you, which again is self-love. So, and releasing regrets around the past. Some of you may have regrets around past situations. If any connections end that you feel like you should have did something differently in, again, they're telling you to be okay with it ending. Because you're meant to pour into yourself. All right? So that's all that I have. That's all that I have for my Power Ones. I hope that made sense, Power One. I hope you enjoyed that message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if it did. Somebody in here will be good at yoga. Okay, I'm getting this. Something about yoga. Sorry. I had to get it out the way. Somebody in here, you'll be good at yoga. I'm also getting somebody in here needs to abstain from smacks. But that's just another side note. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Also, check out the channel songs. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Pile 2. You're the pile that chose image 2. All right, before we actually get into your pile, let's get into signs that may be relevant in this message. I'm seeing, and numbers. I'm seeing 40, 45, 2. And 21. I'm also seeing, which is Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Pisces. Again, somebody in here could have a fixed moon. So Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius moon. I'm also seeing Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. All right. So what are you meant to learn this Venus retrograde? This is all about your belief in self, pile 2, and what you choose to commit to. Okay, so some of you are going to be learning a lesson here around reevaluating your commitments, what you've been committing yourself to, who you've been committing yourself to, and how it is potentially hindering you from becoming the version of yourself that you always wanted to be. For a lot of you, there's certain things that you want to accomplish or certain goals that you may want to pursue around this Venus retrograde. And if there is anyone or anything that is getting in the way of that, it'll become very clear to you how that is affecting you. Some of you specifically in this pile could be traveling or wanting to start a new project of some sort, or are just ready to start a new cycle of life. This could be in your career pile too. I'm getting specifically in your career. So let's say you're in a relationship or something like that, and the relationship isn't serving you. If you're in a relationship that isn't serving you, and it's getting in the way of you figuring out how to pursue this new thing in your career, a lot of you are going to consider leaving something behind, so that you can hold the vision of what you want to accomplish long term. This is about your long term goals. This is about your legacy. This is about your purpose. Okay, so again, if there is any, I'm even getting friendships. If there's any friendships, any relationships, or anything in your life that aren't currently serving you, this is something that will be highlighted during this Venus retrograde, and you're gonna start reconsidering your loyalty or your investment in these situations, because there's definitely certain things or people that you may end up leaving out. For some of you in this pile, I'm specifically getting in love. Okay, if there's any casual relationships that you're in, if you're dealing with anybody and they have you in like a third party, if you're dealing with anybody that isn't wanting to commit to you, if you're dealing with someone that that is not taking your efforts seriously or does not see you for who you truly are, I don't see you pouring into this person or into these people. Tea is significant in this pile. Somebody in here, you might want to adapt a meditation practice regarding tea. Okay, like maybe you drink your tea in the morning, or you take some time to be on your own and drink your tea outside or something like that. Somebody in here, you would benefit from drinking tea more often. I'm also seeing too, dragonflies may be significant. But yeah, somebody in this pile, I feel like the ultimate message around this reading has to do with leaving connections behind that don't serve you, in order for you to go towards the ones that do. A lot of you are aiming to be around people that are solid fixtures in your life, or who are committal, or who are committed, who are stable. And this is something that you will be prioritizing, because there are certain goals that you want to accomplish in your career. And some of you may have even had people around you in the past or in your life in general that have stunted your growth or your evolution by making you feel smaller or less valuable than what you are. If this is a romantic partner that I'm talking about, again, if you have a romantic partner around you that has made you feel like you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish, or, you know, I'm hearing you're washed up. Like if somebody's trying to make you feel washed up or anything like that, so rude. But if somebody is trying to make you feel that way, just know that that's probably somebody you need to release. If there's anybody that's belittling you during this Venus retrograde while you are trying to grow, while you are trying to recommit to a certain goal or project, or while you are looking for a long-term commitment, these people do not serve you. And you need to let them go. You need to figure out what your vision is, what your definition of happy is in this pile, and stay focused on that. And I also feel like a lot of you need to prioritize self-love. You need to see yourself just as beautiful and bright and magical as your guides see you, as the universe sees you. A lot of you are favored by the universe in this pile. I get a lot of favor on the person that chose this. So if you are someone that feels like you have a big mission, or you have a lot of talents that you want to share, many of you could be multi-talented. Maybe you're venturing into new talents that you've had that you haven't fully explored, or maybe you're collaborating with people. I don't know. There's something here about you expanding during this Venus retrograde. And if there are people in your energy that are hindering you from doing this, or judging you in the process, or making you feel like these things aren't possible for you, I feel like you're going to move away from them. You're going to trust in the direction that the universe is guiding you in. Okay, so you may be really active with your guides around this time, or your guides are going to be around you a lot, and they're going to be letting you know where you need to move forward. what you need to do to accomplish what you want long term. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Some of you are meant to believe in the things that you can't see as well. So if you're around a bunch of people who are non-believers, if you're surrounded by love interests or people in your life that don't feel like they can accomplish certain things, or they can't go a certain path, or they can't elevate, these are people that you may need to consider releasing or just creating some sort of distance from. And for those of you that are leaving a romantic relationship behind, like I said, if you get clear on what you actually want in a long-term partner, your soulmate is coming in. Your soulmate is being manifested. It's better to focus on the people that do support you and love you platonically right now, if you have to, and yourself, of course. But it's better to seek support from people who are healthy platonic connections rather than staying committed to romantic connections where you are limited. And if you are around friends, like if some of you don't have a lover or a situationship or friends with benefits or anything like that, some of you are definitely being told to just prioritize yourself and your goals. If there are friends around you that don't support your goals or you loving yourself, then again, that might be something that you need to pay attention to and separate from. Yeah. Many of you, I'm telling you, somebody in here, some of you are thinking about moving. You may end up moving, or there's a move that's going to be made. Some of you could be changing up something in your career. Some of you guys are going to move into a relationship. Some of you guys are moving towards, like I said, an actual soulmate. So if you are someone that isn't in a happy relationship, you are going to be in alignment with a partner that you're supposed to be with after choosing to detach from whoever it is that is hindering you from the love you want. For those of you that aren't in a relationship, I'm getting you're going to remove yourself from the circles and the people that are hindering you from possibly changing up something in your career. If there's some sort of expansion you want to make in your career, if there's a shift in career that you haven't made yet, but you've been considering, some of you are being told to make sure you figure out how to do that. And if there are people along the way that don't support that, then these are the people that you need to separate from. No more back and forth. Okay? No more back and forth. No more like, I'm just getting like no more weird, flaky, phony investments for pile 2. If it doesn't feel like it's something that can withstand the test of time, then it's not something you should be investing in. All right. So that's all that I have for my pile 2s. I hope that makes sense, pile 2. And that goes for career and friendship and love and things like that. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 3. You are the pile that chose image 3. Before we actually get into your pile, I'm going to name the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 33, 17, 27, 32, and 30. All right, those may be relevant numbers. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini, a Leo or a Virgo or Libra. I'm also getting Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer may be relevant in this pile, okay? I'd say Scorpio too may be relevant. Okay. Pile 3. The lesson that you are meant to learn around this Venus retrograde has a lot to do with the baggage that you've been carrying from your past. Somebody in this pile, I don't know whether you are single or single but stuck on someone or if you are in a relationship but again still dealing with baggage from the past. I'm just getting a lack of hope. I'm getting a need to be honest with yourself and possibly even with the people that you're dealing with. There is your spirit team are wanting you to recognize where in your life you may have been triggered into a state of being confused about what you desire. So some of you, there could be confusion around being single or being committed. For some of you, if you are currently with someone, there may be confusion around whether you should stay or whether you should go. And for a lot of you, I'm getting the reason why you're confused is because you're still harboring emotions from the past, whether it's from this person or from another situation. However, this Venus retrograde is going to trigger you into reflecting on what you've learned from this situation. Possibly even too, I know I put the bed on the picture. So for some of you, this could be about past sexual experiences, your sexuality. This could even be a situation where you are reviewing connections that were solely sexual, and maybe some of you in this pile have lost hope in finding someone that could actually love you properly or give you what you desire, or just have similar values to you in love. For some of you, this could even be hindering your sex life. You may be in a state of feeling like, again, you can't find the right person. So now you're just not interested in anything with anyone. And it's nothing wrong with that, honestly. But for those of you that have been in this state for a very long time, your spirit team are saying it's time to be honest with yourself. Because for some of you, this could be needing to be honest with yourself. Like, are you actually aiming for the right type of partners? Are you dating people you're actually interested in? And then for others of you, excuse me, it's more of a thing of like, why are you afraid to open up to someone on that level? Or how is this affecting you on a mental, physical, or spiritual level? Okay? Because for some of you, there's a highlight of a lack of confidence in this pile. And your spirit team are saying this lack of confidence or this pride around not forgiving or being closed off could actually be hindering you from what it is that you actually want. And for some of you, what you want is to be loved. For others of you, this is about loving yourself even. So because of past experiences, because of people who have played you, betrayed you, anything like that, some of you could be feeling self-conscious about your body. Some of you could be feeling self-conscious about your worth in general. Self-conscious in general. Could even be about your skills, you know? Some of you could be worried about your skills when it comes to the bedroom, things like that. And I feel like your spirit team is saying that these are things that you don't need to harp on too long. The things that ended in your life ended for a specific reason. And even if it comes down to like a connection that you are currently in that you're either revisiting or that you're reviving or something like that, because for some of you, that could be the case for someone in here. I am getting an energy of you needing to know that the things that have already passed or that have already happened are no longer or should no longer be a factor in the connection now. There's a need to step out of your comfort zone, move more into your north node and to be yourself. For some of you, the lack of confidence you have around dating and your self-worth and things because of the trauma you could have experienced in previous relationships is actually hindering you when it comes to your career. So because you don't feel confident about your body, or because you don't feel confident about your worth, or because you don't feel confident about just yourself in general, maybe your looks, things like that, it may be stopping you from showing up in the world a certain type of way. And I'm getting somebody in this pile has been getting signs that it's time to put themselves out there, whether it's to date or to start a project or to share a gift. Some of you are being encouraged to share a gift, specifically by a spirit guide. Somebody has a spirit guide on the other side that's trying to get you to share a gift with other people, or to share your talents, your personality, whatever it is. Again, whether it's in a career field or just dating wise, some of you guys have spirit guides on the other side that are like, you know, I want you to find love. I want you to date. I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to have kids. For some of you, these people are wanting you to have kids. It's not for everybody, but somebody in this pile, you may have spirit guides on the other side that are like, we want to give you a kid. But if you don't feel confident in loving others or in dating, like I'm getting somebody has just gotten comfortable with being like, I could take it or leave it, right? You could take being single. You could take being in a relationship. You don't care. You don't care either way. And I'm not saying that that's a negative thing, because being detached is actually normally how you attract the love that you want. But if you actually receive the love that you want, pile 3, would you be prepared to embrace it? That's something that you need to think about. If you were offered the love that you want, this love that you think is non-existent, would you be able to embrace it properly? Would you feel confident enough to receive it? would you believe that you're worthy of it? Some of you are so triggered or sad about something that you may have experienced in the past. And I'm not making light of a situation. Some of you could have been cheated on, betrayed, could have experienced things when it comes to childbirth, whatever it is. Some of you have been so triggered by the things that you've experienced in the past that it's kept you in a state of apathy. And there may be somebody in your life or someone around you that is going to give you some insight. Could even be me. Not saying it's me, but some of you guys could have insight from somebody during this Venus retrograde that's going to make you go like, damn, am I holding myself back? You know, do I actually deserve love? I think I want to be in love. I think I want to start that project. I think I should start that relationship. And the only person that's really been hindering you from doing that is you. It's you and the lack of hope that you've had around moving forward. And for some of you, if you are harping on an ex or someone from your past, like I said, some of you, there could be a revisiting a connection that happens during Venus retrograde for you. So if that's something that you want to do, you know, you can consider that. But for a lot of you, whoever it is that hurt you in the past, this person is long gone. This person is not in your energy anymore. This is someone that you've detached from, but you're still kind of holding on to what you've been through with this person. A lot of you haven't fully forgiven your ex or haven't fully forgiven the person that has triggered you somehow or traumatized you somehow. But your spirit team are saying once you actually sort through those emotions, once you really see opportunities for what they are when they arrive, you start to notice the people that like you, notice the people that are attracted to you. Again, some of you may be like, I don't feel as attractive as I normally am. I don't feel as confident, whatever it is. Some of you are still getting approached. Some of you are still being seen as attractive. But what you don't realize is that you're not open to it. You come off as being okay with being alone. For some of you, you come off as being okay with being sad even. Like some of you may come off like you want to be sad. And I don't think that's true for anybody in this pile. I don't think you want to be sad. I think you're processing your feelings and you're having a hard time with processing them. So during this Venus retrograde, what you are meant to do is take some time to process, take some time to grieve what you've lost and make an effort to move forward when you feel like you finally completed the grieving process. Okay? Because your spirit team don't want you to keep living a life where you don't get to make memories that are positive. Some of you guys are wasting time by dwelling too much on the past or wasting time by focusing too much on your insecurities or thinking that you're not good enough. Like if all you had was right now, would you think that right now is the time to do it? I'm sure you would. Some of you might be like, nah, but I'm getting a lot of you. If somebody said, listen, this is the last day on earth that you get to sing in front of a group of people. Will you do it? If that's your dream, you would do it. They say this is the last time you get a chance to go on a date. Would you do it? I see a lot of you going on a date, asking that person out, making that move, doing whatever it is. Yeah. You wouldn't keep thinking about what went wrong or who hurt you in the past if all you had was one more opportunity to be happy. So some of you are being encouraged to treat every day like it's your last. Enjoy every moment you have with the people you love. Wear what you want. Act how you want. You know? See people for who they are when they're showing you love. Embrace the love. And if somebody would like to commit to you, pile 3, consider it. Don't just say, oh, no, I don't think I want to commit. I think I want to focus on work, whatever it is. If somebody wants to commit to you or assist you in your own evolution currently, consider it. That may be uncomfortable for you. Somebody in here is hyper independent. So that's all I'm getting for my pile 3s. I hope that made sense, pile 3. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 4. You are the pile that chose image 4. Before we actually get into your pile, I'm going to name the numbers and signs that are most relevant for this reading. I'm seeing 15, 17, 7. Maybe relevant numbers. I'm also getting Cancer and Gemini, Leo and Virgo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, Cancer and Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Okay? Somebody in this pile, you could be in the LGBTQ. You don't have to be. Others of you in this pile, there's something significant about your family, familial trauma, or your inner child, okay? Because before I got into your pile, I was hearing Family Portrait by Pink that came up in your energy. All right, so some of you may want to check out that song. I'll put it in the channeled songs down below. Funny enough, pile 4, I feel like life is going to feel kind of slow during Venus retrograde for you. It's going to feel slow, and it's meant to feel that way because there is something in your life that is coming to a close. All right. This could be trauma around your family that's coming to a close. There could be a relationship that has ended that will come to a close. There's just something here that has been painful for you that will end in the month. Oh, not in the month. For some of you, it's during the month. It could be this month, another month. I just saw 144 on the timestamp. Some of you guys could be earth angels, chosen, things like that. You have a big purpose, pile 4. I believe this. I feel like everything that you've gone through, everything that you've experienced has definitely assisted you in whatever your purpose is or where you're headed next. So some of you could be being told to focus on a project or something that you feel inspired to use as a form of alchemy. Right? If you feel inspired to write music around your experiences, you should. If you're feeling inspired to write a book around your experiences, you should. If you want to paint, if you want to sketch, if you want to produce, if you want to cook, make a cookbook around familial experiences or the things that you've been through, you should. There's just something here about using what you've been through as motivation for where you're headed next. And the reason being is because I feel like a lot of you are in preparation for something. Okay. It feels like in preparation for new love. Okay. So I don't know if the new love around you is someone new or if it's something that you haven't been able to embrace. But it looks like you are taking time to pour into yourself during this Venus retrograde, not giving as much to other people. Not chasing love, things like that. You're not chasing, pile 4. You're not meant to chase during Venus retrograde. You're just meant to release and face your fears around receiving love, because some of you are going to be receiving love. I think that someone's going to come your way. Somebody may make a move on you or take a leap of faith on you or make their feelings known. You have a secret admirer. Okay. Ooh, pile 4, you got a secret admirer. There's someone in your energy that is admiring you from afar. I think this person's stressed out, or this person has been stressed out. They don't know if they should make a move on you. They don't know if they should make their feelings known. This could even be someone that you're in separation from, or that you're taking a break from, or that you aren't currently talking to, whether they're new or old. Some of you, your secret admirer is someone that you're not talking to currently. And if this is someone from like that you have history with or whatever it is, I'm getting that this person is your equal. I'm not seeing this be an ex, you guys. Some of you guys could be closing out a cycle around an ex. That's going to lead you into a new relationship. Others of you, you could be closing out a cycle around your family that is going to be leading you into a new relationship. But either way, this time period of focusing on yourself and alchemizing what you've been through and doing a burning bowl ritual and releasing the things that no longer serve you and facing your fears and having fun. A lot of you could be having fun during this Venus retrograde. Prioritizing your happiness, prioritizing fun would be a good thing to do around this time. I just see you being authentic. And in you being authentic, you attracting higher vibrational relationships. A lot of you in this pile could have a tendency to chase people who aren't good for you, or to pour into connections that are reflective of the wounds that you've adopted from your childhood. I just heard a dog bark. Somebody got a dog, you got a dog, somebody have a dog in this pile, or somebody likes dogs or something like that, but or somebody's connected to Hecate. Okay, sometimes people associate dog barks and things like that with Hecate. If you are connected to Hecate, Hecate could be protecting you, pile 4. But yeah, I'm just getting a strong vibe in this pile that a lot of you are going to be choosing to focus on yourself and releasing past trauma and old emotions and old connections and things like that. And in the process, you're going to be healing from what you've been through, or from whatever it is that's been hindering you from receiving the love that you desire. So regardless of whether you're a masculine or a feminine, I see a lot of you falling into like an Empress energy and receiving the love that you want. For some of you, if you are a masculine, you may be so focused on yourself that, again, maybe you end up seeing someone that you want to talk to. Maybe there is someone that you like that you weren't paying attention to prior, or maybe there is someone that you that has been wanting to show you love, or who has been showing you love that you weren't able to be receptive to in the past. Right? I feel like by you choosing not to focus so heavily on the people that have been rejecting you, you may actually end up aligning with people who want you, who are embracing you instead. Yeah. And you may end up going towards the people who are embracing you, or you're just going to go towards someone that you know actually loves you by loving yourself first. That's what I'm getting. But that's for the masculines. For the feminines in this pile, I'm getting that like you're going to be so focused on yourself that somebody may end up coming your way. Somebody may end up approaching you. Especially if you are someone that has been chasing people that are not showing you the love that you deserve, or who are resemble dynamics from your childhood or something like that. Somebody's admiring you, pile 4. This is why you're being encouraged to work, or to love on yourself, or to prioritize your goals and things like that, and to not chase anybody else. There is someone in your energy that's admiring you. For some of you, this could even be business opportunities. In the process of you focusing on yourself or your goals and things like that, there could be business people that are watching you, which is exactly what I said. But like people who want to collaborate, businesses, companies, things like that, that want to work with you, sponsor you. You may get eyes on you by focusing on your own work. But I'm also getting there's a love interest somewhere that's going to be interested in you. So this is what I'm seeing for my pile 4s. I hope that made sense, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this message. Fall time could be significant, pile 4. I'm getting fall season. So what is that? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius season, or those signs could be relevant for you. But yeah, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. And check out the channel songs. I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, pile 5. You're the pile that chose image 5. Before we actually get into your pile, I'm going to name the numbers and signs that could be relevant to this message. I'm seeing 42, 16, 3, 19, 44, and 47. All right. Somebody in this pile could be seeing 444. You don't have to. But it's Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Libra. Somebody in here, you could have a cardinal moon. So that is Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra moon. Somebody could also have an Aries moon. Somebody could be a Leo or Virgo, a Scorpio or Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. This is an interesting pile. Pile 5. Some of you have been working really hard on your career. Okay, really hard on your career, really focused on yourself. And And you've been really on the defense when it comes to going after love or embracing love, or prioritizing romance in general. That's what I'm getting. Some of you could be doing this during Venus retrograde, or you have been doing this. For a lot of you, I'm getting you have been doing this. But, during this Venus retrograde, your spirit team are wanting you to make a move in love. Okay? I'm getting specifically in love. Because some of y'all got a lot of cards out here that are related to some real lovey-dovey things. I don't know if there's someone in particular that you've been praying to align with. I don't know if you've been aiming to have a certain type of partner, or again, if there's someone that you actually want to date. But if there is someone that you have in mind that you've been hoping to align with or to date or to, manifest, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to connect with this person, or you are going to create the opportunity. Some of you are going to make a move on someone, or you're meant to. This is a lesson that you're learning. You're learning a lesson around acting on the things that you want, having the courage to act on the things that you want, finding a balance between your work life and your love life. No longer feeling like you need to do things on your own. No longer feeling like you need to be as defensive. This is what your spirit team want you to learn. Because for a lot of you, you've done the healing work needed to be in a relationship. Okay? Somebody in here, you're ready. If you're not already in a relationship, for some of you that are in a relationship, it may be time to move the connection further. So let's say you've been playing it small in your connection and you've been considering being engaged or moving in, or if it's something more casual and you're like, I want to be in an actual relationship. Some of you may decide that it's time to tell this person that you want to be in a relationship, that you want to make things more serious. But for those of you where you've like only been focused on work, only been focused on yourself, only been single, it feels like your spirit team are saying like you've been praying for a person or for people to come in, better options, better love interests, people who are more aligned with you. You're going to receive opportunities to have these types of connections or to meet these type of people, but they need you to act on it. They need you to make space for love. Somebody in here, if you haven't made space for love, it's time. Yeah. Because you're meant to enjoy a lot of the positive parts that come with romance. For some of you, your sex life is getting spiced up. This is what they want. They want you to enjoy your sex life. They want you to heal with your lover. They want you to work on projects that you're interested in. They want you to go on the dates and take the trips and do all the things that you want to do with someone. But this is something that you'll have to step out of your comfort zone to do. For somebody in here, my nose keeps itching too. For somebody in here, you know who you want to talk to. I don't know if there's pessimism around a connection, or if you're like hesitant to pursue someone or hesitant to commit to someone. But your spirit team is saying like, this is not the time to hesitate. This is the time to embrace the love that you want. And I'm not saying that you need to rush. Some of you aren't being told to love bomb or to rush into a connection. But if given the opportunity to go on a date, to connect with someone, to get to know someone better, to shoot a shot, whatever it is, your spirit team is saying take it. If you feel compelled to make a move, make the move. Okay? Especially if you get that window or you get that nudge. Like if you get the nudge to make a move, to say something, to connect with someone, do it. That's what you're being told to do. Because for a lot of you, whoever it is that you're connecting with is someone you're supposed to be with long term. Now, I will say some of you could have more than one person that's interested in you. Others of you, you could be wanting to talk to someone that has more than one person interested in them. Okay. But if that's the case, I'm still seeing that you should make a move on this person, or engage with this person, because for a lot of you, what you don't see is that you and this person are in alignment. So if some of you are like, I don't know if I should talk to this person, I feel like, I have so much going on, I don't want to talk to them, or they're not going to like me, or whatever it is. Some of y'all don't realize that the person that you're interested in would like you back, or does like you back, or something like that. Yeah. This could even be too if like you and the person that you're interested in, you're both very busy people, or both very like successful people. There's something here about knowing your worth. Okay, I do feel like you know your worth. I'm not gonna lie, pile 5, out of all the piles, you look very prepared for love. Somebody in here is very stable. You could be very financially stable, or you're just very secure within yourself. You've learned the lessons around independence that are putting you in a position of receiving the love that you want, or being prepared for a long-term commitment. And some of y'all have either really been praying for a specific person to align with, like there's someone in mind that you want to be with, or some of you have just been praying for an equal. There is an equal that's in your energy, or that will be in your energy. If this person shoots their shot at you, and you're too afraid to take it, or you feel like, I don't know, I'm working a lot, you will block a blessing. They're saying don't block your blessings. Trust your heart, not your mind, your heart. Okay? Some of you are being told to follow your heart. I mean, use your discernment. I'm not telling you to do anything dumb, but at the same time, I don't feel like loving someone is dumb. And somebody in here, you may have for a while felt like, I need to not focus on love because nobody's loving me properly. I got to take myself on these dates. I got to, make these things happen for me. I got to do all these things for myself, whatever it is, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. But your spirit team are saying, like, that's good that you've done that. It's good that you focused on yourself. It's good that you've mastered independence, or self-sufficiency. But now it's time for you to actually get what you want, and they need you to be open to it. For somebody in here, there's something here about, I'm getting overall wish fulfillment. Like you'll have wish fulfillment with someone. But for some of you, there's something here about kids. I don't know if you want kids. I don't know if you're, if this is someone that you want to have kids with, or if this is someone that you see yourself just having a future with, or what. Some of y'all are going to come into contact with someone, or be approached by someone that you are supposed to be building a life with. But you could be afraid of that. Some of y'all are afraid of that. Yeah. Could be more than one person. Some of y'all could be dating around, or you're being encouraged to date around. But I do get the vibe that there's someone in specific that you're going to feel like is your person, that you're going to feel like is really in alignment with you. Now, one thing that I will say, though, is this. You're not being encouraged to just hop into a relationship, though. And I said that a little bit in the beginning, but I can't stress it enough. Just because you meet somebody that's worth your time doesn't mean you need to immediately commit. Get to know this person. Get to know this person enough for you to then commit to them. Okay? And then you could commit to them however quickly you want to. But if you don't know this person that well, or if you feel like there's still room to get to know someone, or, to analyze the connection, see how compatible you both are, then do that. You're being encouraged to do that. But they want you to get out of your head around all the negativity and the possibilities of things going wrong in love, so that you can focus on how you feel. And so you can be more present. Some of you are too focused on the future. Some of you are too focused on the past. This is a time period where you need to be present. Everything is good in the present. And love is here in the present. So enjoy it. Go after it. Pursue it. Embrace it. For a lot of you, it's go after it. Take a chance on someone. And that'll work out for you. Okay? So that's all that I have. Some of you could even end up moving with this person I'm picking up on. Yeah. But take what resonates and leave the rest. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Also check out the channel songs. Talk to you guys later.